Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about some of the tips that I normally do for time management working as a concept designer. Stay tuned. All right, now I do this as part of my routine, but not only I do them, I depend on them because sometimes I have so many things going on with work, personal life, etc., that if I don't do these, it could really become chaos and could really have a very negative impact in my life. So now, before I give you these three tips, I believe that most people or some people that say that they don't have time, it is mostly because due to a lack of organization in their time. And I tell you this because, the weeks that I don't organize my time or the days that I don't organize my time, I end up wasting most of it and not really accomplishing much of anything. However, when I do organize my time, it is very surprising how many things I can get done in one day or in 1 hour or a couple hours. And so that's going to bring us to our first tip, and that is plan ahead. Plan ahead. Now, this is monumental. And I think, this is usually what I do at the beginning of the week. I do this per week, so weekly. And I've tried organizing my time, monthly, to the past of the couple of years. I've done it monthly, daily, hourly. But I found that weekly is a really good in-between. And I'm not really living day by day, but also gives me enough time to shuffle things around during the week if I really need to. And so every Sunday or Monday at the beginning of my working week, I dedicate, a couple minutes or 1 hour, put some really just relaxed music, everything is quiet, to really think about the things that I need to do that week, things that I need to schedule, meetings, things that I want to accomplish during that week. And I literally just write it down. This is key for me. I have an actual weekly planner book that sometimes it looks like this, just like super messy or like this. But it is very, very important for me to really have it written down and have it accessible during my day, that I can, most of the time that's really next to my monitor. So if I need to check out what I need to do during that day or what I have left or the things that I have accomplished during that day, I can just look to the side and really have a look at it. Now, this will look different for everybody, but the important thing is that it really gets done. Now, the second tip is stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. This is not just do everything that is in your planner, everything that you put in your weekly plan or your daily planning, however you want to do it. But also very important is that when you're planning your week, you are realistic about the goals and things to do in your day or the hour that you're gonna work it. For example, if I have a plan if I'm working on a 3D kit that I wanna have released in a month or something like that, and I only have, let's say, 3 hours in the morning before I go to work and then 4 hours at night after I do my work, I'm gonna maybe put in the morning to do maybe model 3 assets in the morning, something very simple. And at nighttime, I can have them texture those assets that I made in the morning. And that is really it, right? I'm not really going to do more if I finish early, or obviously I'm not going to do less than what I have in the planner. So I have to be very realistic about the things that I put in every single day for that week. And this is extremely important because I need to understand that it's not really about the intensity every time I'm working. It's really about the consistency. And if I do that every single day from, let's say, Monday to Friday, by Friday, I'm going to end up with 15 to 20 assets, texture, and ready to go. And so I need to think about the compilement of all these little steps that I'm doing every single hour, every single day. So it is very important that I stick to the plan and I accomplish small but consistent goals through the week to keep myself motivated. Now, if you really like this content, I just want to let you know that I do have a Patreon where I share a lot of more information. I share tutorials, critiques, 3D kits, everything that I do on my daily work. And so if you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. And if you would like to support me in that way, I really, really appreciate it. Now, last but not least, I'm going to say this as a quote, macro patience, micro speed. And what does that mean? Well, to me, it means that yes, I'm going to have long-term goals. I do have, 1 year goals, 5 year goals, 10 year goals, and I understand how to get to them, and I'm gonna define them and be specific about them. But once I do that, it's really all about the daily habits and practices that I do to reach them. I forget, sort of in a sense, about those long-term goals, and I really, really put all my effort to the things that I can really control in my everyday life and the habits that I can do every single day. So for example, I'm not gonna oversleep, try to work out at least 5 times a week, trying to eat healthy as much as I can, even though I love eating, learning a new skill or software, keeping up with the industry that I'm working in, practicing a new skill in my art, etc. Whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you really need to do to reach those long-term goals, the key is in your daily practices and good habits. Now, you've heard it before, you build a wall one brick at a time. And I think having trust in that process will really help you not really have a lot of anxiety about the future, because you are doing what you're supposed to be doing today. And so those are my 3 main tips for time management. Again, this is really going to look different for everybody. Everybody have different circumstances and things in their schedule that are different from anybody else. And so, and of course, you can do way more things to have a better time management. But I think, to me, these are the things that are really are at the core that really drive everything else that I do after that. And so I really hope that helps. And I'll see you guys in the next one.